Hello everyone, myself Muhammad Abdul Ghaffar. My student ID is IR2477. I'm making this video on the requirement of my assignment, and this is a group assignment. We are 5 members in a group and we select one case called ASIC versus Marina Corporation Limited from 2015. First, I explain you what the ASIC stands for. ASIC stands for Australian Security and Investment Commission, and from this case we explain you the breach of the duties, court decision in the case, and act and impact of the duties in this case. In this case, the application states that the director of the Marine Corporation Limited violated their rule, their duties according to the Corporation Act under Section 180. In few, they state that the director of the Marine Corporation Limited took a reckless decision by announcing the takeover offer and not securing the fund before announcement. After, the court judged that the director of the company and the company Mariner Corporation Limited did not breach any rule according to the sections, and the rest of this case is explained by my next colleague, and from me, thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Umar Yasin. My student ID is NXX2043, and I am here to present the group presentation of Business and Corporation Law, as we have already discussed the case of Mariner Corporation and the Ostock. So I am here to discuss that on which grounds they have filed the case against the directors of Ostock Corporation. So, a case was filed by the Mariner Corporation Limited under the section of 631. They believed the directors had breached the law. They had not acted in the interest of company, but the personal interest has been given importance. There was a deal going on between Mariner Corporation and Ostock Group Limited. Mariner Corporation Limited was going to take over Ostock. The directors made an announcement on 25 June regarding the takeover of Ostock Group Limited. But the Mariners said they don't take it was a good decision. Instead, they termed it as a reckless decision, because of which the company has to face financial crisis and the financial liabilities increased. Mariner Corporation Limited had filed a case against the directors on the following grounds. They think the decision to be reckless, as if the deal was accepted, then the organization will face financial problems. There was not financial strong sound to take the deal forward. Mariner Corporation Limited said the announcement made was not correct and was misleading to the company and the investors. They said the financial condition of the company was not too sound enough to take the deal at the said price and would have to make the company financial crushed. Mariner Corporation Limited believed that all the directors had not taken the decision with respect to the company. First, the directors made the announcement on 25th of June. This is all from me, and next Rashid Mahmood will be continued.
Hi, my name is Rashid Mahmood and my student ID is NXX2041. I am going to discuss court decision view of the Corporation Act and the impact of the decision. The court decision view of the Corporation Act is the court said that the Marine had not taken a reckless decision. He said the company and the individuality of the directors are separate. It means that if the company has breached the rules, then it doesn't mean that the individual directors have breaches their duties. It further states that while taking risky decisions, that duty of the directors in business judgments rules are quite different. While taking a risky decision, the directors' duty are governed by various factors. There are three different factors are given. The first one is the condition through which the company I'm going through depends on the size of the company and the nature of the business and the operations of the business and its board of directions. The secondly, it depends on the power that has been provided to the board of the directors, the distribution of the responsibilities of the different directors, experience and skills of the directors. The third thing, it depends on the act performed, the fault done by the conditions under which such act was performed. Uh, Now I will discuss the impact of the decision. The case was of extreme importance. In 2016, there were several changes brought into the corporation law after the Australian Securities Investments Commission's case. Um, it annoyed various people who are dealing in law. There are several changes that are were made in Corporation Act in 2001, and the parliamentary session were delayed because of the federal election in the mid of the year. There are certain changes that are going in the law after this case. The first one is during the insolvency phase of the corporation in order to protect the directions. New term which called the safe barber has been introduced. This is the protection of the directors, and the second one, changes are being made in the corporation governance of the demerit law. Thank you very much for the presentation.